Hello, gorgeous souls. This is Tarot in Paris with Zoe, my YouTube channel. I am Zoe. I am doing a reading for the collective. This is for everyone. It is for all astrological signs, and it is timeless. So when you get to this reading, that is when the timing begins for you. Please leave behind any messages that do not resonate with you and claim what messages do resonate for you. So I'm going to be pulling some oracle. I'm going to be pulling some oracle cards, some tarot cards. I also have some silver charms. I'll be pulling one of those for more messages for you. So I'm being asked to get this card. Let's see what we have. Treasure Island. Oh, this is beautiful. You know, we had this card a couple of readings ago, and I love that this is coming back around, because who doesn't love to see Treasure Island? So it's interesting because the message is very different though right now than what it was, even though it's under the same theme for the collective. And that is you understanding that you are the treasure. There's always been, but there's especially right now, a huge movement in the collective of having more self-knowledge and self-understanding and healthy self-love, okay? Knowing that you're enough, knowing that you are the treasure. And the island part of this is, so you'll see the treasure chest on the back of this turtle, or maybe it's a tortoise. I apologize. I don't know the difference. I'll have to look it up. And there's all these hearts, right? So it's about understanding that you may at times feel alone or lonely, maybe. Like you can be alone and not feel lonely, but some people are alone and do feel lonely, right? And other times you can be with someone and feel lonely, or you can be around a lot of people and feel lonely. What this is saying is if you're feeling like an island and you're feeling lonely, okay, come back within, center yourself, connect with your higher power, with God, Goddess, Source, Spirit, however you might, whatever words you might use for that energy. And know that even if you're feeling lonely and like you're an island, that you are the treasure. You can connect to that healthy self-love. You can connect to that energy within, that treasure chest, all of that love, okay? All of that love. It's infinite. It's endless. I can't even put it into words. I wish, I mean, I can send energy through the YouTube channel and hopefully you'll receive that loving energy. So this is a reminder, you are the treasure, okay? You are the treasure, and know that in a very healthy way. Claim that. Okay, gorgeous. Let's see what else we have. I'm going to pull a tarot card, and then I'm going to pull a silver charm, okay? What other messages do we have for the collective? What other messages? All right. Let's see. Ah, interesting. So this is the King of Cups. This does not surprise me either that this card is coming up. So even though this is a king, no matter what you define yourself as, whether it's non-gender, whether it's woman, man, just represent this card by yourself, because this is saying this is about you. So this is a person that's got a mastery over their emotions. It doesn't mean that they don't feel emotions. It means that they are not allowing their emotions to lead their life. If someone allows their emotions to lead their life every single minute of the day, they're going to create like a chaos. They're going to be all over the place, right? Because humans have a variety of emotions throughout the day. I'm laughing just because it's like, you can't even keep track. So this is about you getting more of an understanding of the need to master your emotions. Allow yourself to feel, move through them, but also understand that emotions can be fleeting too, right? So when you get back, so we get back to this, to working, or rather accepting healthy self-love, it's about mastering your emotions too. It's that if you do feel an emotion of sadness or loneliness, as we talked about earlier, it's about mastering that and not allowing that to define you. You are not alone. Even if you feel a feeling of loneliness, when you master that emotion, you're not allowing it to define you, right? The best example I can give that's coming in, that I'm being given right away, has to do with someone in financial debt, which has nothing to do about this reading. I'm being told we're not going to be talking about finances today in this reading. We will be in other readings, but not in this reading. So let's pretend, and I hope this isn't true for you, but let's pretend you are in some financial debt. Your emotions may be saying, oh, I'm in debt, I'm in debt, I'm in debt. You are not that debt. Do not allow that financial debt to define you. That is not who you are. You are whole, and if you master that emotion that's fleeting, that's negative, you will not be tethered to it. You will not be allowing it to define every decision. You will then be centered. You'll have mastered your emotions. You'll be coming from knowing that you are treasure. You know, you are the ultimate wealth within, right? You are love. That's the ultimate wealth, okay? That and connection with higher power. That's the ultimate infinite love. So the thing of it is that this is about you mastering that and coming back to, I am love. I am the treasure, and knowing that in a healthy way. And then you have mastery over the emotions. So we'll go back to that scenario. If someone is feeling the pinch of financial debt, they're no longer then being like in an ocean. They're no longer being like pushed around by the waves of that emotion of debt. They're no longer feeling like they're defined by that. Instead, they master that emotion and say, okay, what are the inspired baby steps that I can take to master this situation of my emotion and to move through the debt and to reclaim my personal power and no longer be in financial debt, okay? So that's what this is about. It's an interesting way to explain it, but that's what I was hearing, the easiest, fastest way to explain it today, to share it. So I'm going to close my eyes and pick a silver charm. Okay. Oh, oh my gosh. Look at this. It's a heart. I mean, how perfect is that? Of course, we're talking about you being the treasure and you having healthy self-love. And here we have this gorgeous silver heart. I mean, I'm trying not to cry because it's so moving. To have the privilege of doing this channel, I just want to thank you for those of you that join me today and any day that you choose to. This is such a privilege to share the gifts that I've been given. I hope it helps you help yourself in any way that it can. I can't even, I'm gonna gush, hold on. Okay, I'm trying not to cry. They're happy tears, but if I do cry, it means I can't speak, like my throat gets clogged up. So anyway, we have a beautiful heart. I don't need to say anything more about that. How beautiful is that? Oh my goodness. And as I look down, there is another heart symbol. Wait, hold on. Let me just look at this really carefully. Okay, that is so, there's another charm that was right alongside it on the charm box. So I can't ignore this, nor would I, because I'm being told it is another emphasis of this self-love, this healthy self-love. And what's interesting is it's a message again of from universe to you. There's an apple next to this heart. And the message is very, very clear as always. You are the apple of my eye. Oh, and that's, I'm gonna cry. Oof, okay, oof. Happy tears, hold on. That's God, Goddess saying to you, you are the apple of my eye. How beautiful. I can't cry because I can't do the reading if I cry. Oof. Okay, let's get a tarot card, another tarot card. I'm gonna like talk about mastering your emotions. I have to master my emotions. It doesn't mean that I don't wanna feel all that divine love for you that's coming through from God, Goddess. I need to just breathe for a minute so that I can finish our beautiful reading. Okay. Thank you. What other messages do we have for the collective? What other messages? Okay. 5 of Cups. How interesting. Okay. So this is from the past. This is reminding you, do not go back to the 5 of Cups where you felt like all your emotional cups were emptied and there was no hope. That is where you were. You are now to move here. So if this emotion starts to surface again, just remind yourself, it's not me. It's just an emotion. It's fleeting, and I can choose a new emotion that's more uplifting. That's one of the tools to move through this, to remind yourself that you're healthy, that you're treasure, and to have healthy self-love, okay? Oh my goodness. All right, so now let's get an animal spirit card and we will finish off this reading today. Thank you again for joining me. I am Zoe and this is Tarot in Paris with Zoe. Okay, what other message do we have? Okay. Let's just put this down. Moth Spirit, surrender now. And this is so interesting because we just have this card in a reading a couple of readings ago. And when a card resurfaces like that, that I have learned for me in my readings, it's a repetition, definitely on purpose. Nothing isn't on purpose. It's all got meaning, right? So this is, again, let go, surrender. When you're feeling any negative emotions, give it over to God, Goddess, so that you can move through the emotions. You can master your emotions. Doesn't mean you're not going to feel them, but you're going to release those that are negative, and then stand strong on the ones that are uplifting and positive to you. And the one fastest way is through gratitude, through healthy self-love, through giving it over to God, Goddess, and feeling your connection with your higher power, okay? Thank you for joining me again. This is Zoe. This is Tarot in Paris with Zoe. Take care.